Hello, welcome back to Golden News. Title 42, the policy that has allowed the U.S. government to expel migrants during the pandemic, is set to expire soon. But what happens after that? Today, we'll be discussing the new policy that will replace Title 42, Title 8. Let's dive in. Title 42 was implemented as a public health measure to curb the spread of COVID-19. It allowed the government to immediately expel migrants at the border without any due process. However, Title 8 is a more traditional approach to immigration enforcement that follows the existing laws and regulations. Under Title 42, many migrants were sent back to their home countries without any screening for asylum claims or protection under U.S. law. But under Title 8, migrants will have access to due process, including screenings for asylum claims and protection under U.S. law. Legal aid workers will play a crucial role in helping migrants understand their rights and navigate the system under Title 8. Many advocates have been calling for the end of Title 42, citing its inhumane treatment of migrants. Under Title 8, we can expect a more humane and fair approach to immigration enforcement that respects the rights and dignity of all migrants. Outside of a homeless shelter in downtown El Paso, where hundreds of migrants have been camping out in recent weeks, fear and confusion hung in the air. Men, women, and children gathered under white Red Cross tarps that offered shade from the brutal 90-degree weather, sitting on cots and pieces of flat cardboard topped with donated sheets. A day before a pandemic-era restriction that allowed the U.S. to rapidly turn back millions of migrants and asylum seekers is set to lift, the city of El Paso is trying to abate a humanitarian crisis that is only expected to get worse. El Paso and other Texas cities have declared a state of emergency in anticipation of the policy change. Immigration authorities have expelled migrants more than 2.8 million times under the policy, known as Title 42. According to data from Customs and Border Protection. With the end of Title 42 after Thursday, immigration authorities and groups that help immigrant families handed out flyers encouraging migrants who crossed into the U.S. avoiding legal ports of entry to turn themselves in at a nearby processing center to be processed by CBP officials and placed on the correct immigration path. Some of the migrants agonized over their next move, attempting to navigate the complex immigration process for a chance to remain in the U.S. As we prepare for the end of Title 42 and the implementation of Title 8, it's important to understand the changes that will be happening at the border. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Subscribe our channel for latest news.